Check out this magic trick by a high school wide receiver. This one looks like the ball has disappeared. He pulls it in with one hand and walks into the end zone for 6 points. How in the world did he pull that off? We've watched this catch by Colin Chambers over and over again because it's just too good. Those poor defenders could only stand around and wonder what just happened. Eddie Alvarez and Conor McGregor will square off in the octagon at UFC 205 on November 12th. Until then, we'll just have to deal with them taking shots at each other on social media. And Alvarez recently fired a big one. Conor posted this photo of him on an exercise bike with the caption, "You are about to be introduced to a method of training that will lead you to require multiple opponents in constant rotation just to keep up with you. You have no idea about this life. Something big is coming." Alvarez shared his thoughts on the photo, tweeting, "Improving cardio? WTF, haha. Are we doing the Tour de France or are we fist fighting? Hashtag it's all over. Hashtag guys riding bikes. No history, just my story." November 12th can't get here soon enough.
Okay, you're gonna be tired just watching this guy. He flips over one car, loses his hat, but keeps on going, handles car number 2 with ease, then he flips over car number 3, and because he's crazy, he also somersaults over a 4th car, and he let us all know how he felt after that.
Oh man, that was too
This team appears to be in trouble when the ball is snapped over the punter's head, but then he chases it down, punts it away, and then one of his teammates, who might be the smartest high school football player in the world, catches it, then runs it all the way back for 6 points. How is that possible? Well, the punt didn't go past the line of scrimmage, so Malachi McClendon, who's from Myrtle Beach, was able to just catch it out of the air and run. I wouldn't have known to do that.
You make up Warriors hard, friend!
This massive Cubs fan is back, and like his favorite team, he's on a roll. And now he has a message for the Cleveland Indians and Charlie Sheen.
Cleveland Indians, you are in trouble! Mr. Charlie Sheen, that, my friend, is winning! Ah!
Oh, say, can you see?
This is awesome. He's not only singing the national anthem, he's painting while doing it. And wait till you see the finished product. The artist is Joe Everson, and he did this at the Toledo Walleye game, and here is the end result. This is 97-year-old Jim Schlegel, a huge Cubs fan and World War II veteran who was at the 1945 World Series. His granddaughter Helen set up a GoFundMe page to raise money in hopes of getting into this year's World Series. And thanks to the publicity the page got, Mr. Schlegel was gifted 2 tickets and they exceeded their goal of $10,000, so they've decided to donate all of the money to the Purple Heart Foundation. And Mr. Schlegel even has a prediction for the series.
The Cubs will win in 7 or earlier.
Here's the old throw it off a defender's head and have another defender tip it to your receiver play that we see so often in football. And this one was run to absolute perfection by a high school team in South Carolina. All right. This isn't a design play, and we don't see it often in football. I was just kidding around, people. But man, this is a pretty awesome way to score a touchdown. Well, here's something I've honestly never seen in a football game. A kicker whiffing on a kickoff, and a heads-up player on the return team picking it up and running it into the end zone. Wow. The announcer was mystified too.
I've never seen anything. Matter of fact, I don't even know who 52 is. He's not even on the roster.
Well, number 52, whoever you are, nice job.
These kids are about to go wild celebrating this Frisbee shot, and there is a great reason why. The guy who made the shot is a Frisbee professional, and he bet the kid's teacher that they wouldn't have homework if he made it. So naturally, the kids went nuts when he made the shot. I mean, they will not stop celebrating.
UFC middleweight champ Michael Bisping tweeted Tuesday that he wants to fight George St. Pierre at UFC 206 in Toronto. Bisping said he verbally agreed to the fight and wants to make it happen on December 10th, but that he's waiting on GSP. As we all know, GSP hasn't fought in almost 3 years and recently declared that he's a free agent, though the UFC disagreed with that. On Wednesday, we finally heard from GSP, who said he recently met with UFC bosses.
Nothing would make me more happy in the world to fight you in Toronto, Michael. Last week I met with Harry and I made peace with Dana. I tried to resolve things, but unfortunately, right now, it's not happening. Hopefully, things will change soon. Thank you.
Well, that was polite of him. You're about to witness the most ridiculous touchdown pass of the year. Yep, that high school quarterback just casually threw a behind the back, no-look touchdown pass like it was no big deal. And it was right on the money. Are you kidding me? The QB is Damian Johnson, who's only a junior at Falls River High School in Louisiana, and he must be a legend at school now, because how could you not be after pulling this off? We're just over 2 weeks away from UFC 205, and here's Conor McGregor getting ready for his title fight with Eddie Alvarez by working on his wrestling, which makes sense because Alvarez has tremendous wrestling skills. This video comes from the MacLife.com and the MacLife production on YouTube, and it's clear that Conor is putting in work before the big night in New York City on November 12th. He's also getting in some serious cardio. Who do you guys like to win this fight? Will Conor make history by winning a second belt, or will Alvarez deny him and remain the lightweight champ? Let us know in the comments below.